And good evening to you. Welcome to high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports, live tonight from Voschel Gymnasium in Pittsfield as the Pittsfield Sockies play host to the Louisiana Bulldogs alongside Jacob and John Hull. I'm Charlie Hull, and this is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. A young Bulldog squad and a Socky team in need of a victory here tonight. We'll see how this one plays out. We'll talk more about it on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Logan Agri-Service, we consider it a badge of honor to be recognized as one of the larger independent suppliers of crop protection chemicals in the Midwest. We've worked hard for years to provide you with the access to the best herbicides, insecticides, and fungicides from top manufacturers because we know without you, our local farmers, we wouldn't be here. When you have questions, call our local experts to discuss what works best for your fields and your situation, or visit us online at loganag.com. Serving agriculture since 1962.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout Central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate. Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Kramberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. On a rare Thursday night boys game here in Illinois, as the Pittsfield Sockies at 12-6 play host to the 2-10 Louisiana Bulldogs here at Boschel Gymnasium. Sockies coming off of a loss to Auburn here on Tuesday night, and taking on this Louisiana squad that overall is a pretty young team. A decent number of seniors, but also some sophomores and freshmen mixed into the lineup and the roster for this Louisiana team. Louisiana has gotten the best of the Sockies the last couple of times they have matched up, including last year's matchup at Louisiana. And Pittsfield has not won a contest since the calendar turned to 2024. Now, they've not played a ton of basketball either due to the weather, John, but the Sockies are in need of a victory and some positive juju headed back their direction.
Yeah, Charlie, I feel like they kind of did what they were doing early in the season against Auburn. Really fell in love with the three-point ball. When it was falling, it was fine. When it wasn't falling anymore, and they still shot 20 more of them, then it probably became less of a good idea, and maybe needed to work the ball inside, at least look to work the ball inside, which honestly will help with that three-point shot being a lot more open also.
Well, the Sockies started out the game the other night, a 14-14 first quarter. Connor Allen aggressive at the high post for Pittsfield, scored some early baskets. Eli Mendenhall, though, then got into foul trouble in the second period. Auburn changed to a zone, and that game really changed. And it's a good Auburn squad, don't get me wrong. That's a good basketball team, 18 or 19-2 on the season now for Seth McCoy's team. But Pittsfield in the second half just was not overly competitive in the contest, and they're, again, just looking for some positives here. And, the thing about Louisiana is 2-10 on the season, but we've seen the Bulldogs program for a number of years now. This is not a team that knows what the word quit is. They're very competitive in every sport they play, and they've got a couple really good shooters on this team.
Yeah, Charlie, they've always got athletes on the team, it seems like, at Louisiana, and that's a good place to start for any sport.
It is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We'll step aside. Glad you're with us tonight as Pittsfield and Louisiana go head-to-head on Central Illinois Sports.
I like hard work. I mean, I kind of was raised that way. You really do make a difference. You're helping ship out food to feed people. Someone's got to do it, and I don't mind doing the hard work of it, That gives me meaning, and I do go home rewarded. Every time I drop off a pallet, it's kind of corny, but I look back at it with a sense of pride. I'm like, yep, I built that. It looks awesome. And then I just drive away. I love it. When my life needed meaning, I chose Doc.
The heart is the hardest working muscle in your body. If something goes wrong with it, you need a medical team that works just as hard. You need Blessing Health's Open Heart Surgery Team, celebrating 20 years of delivering life-saving care to tri-state residents. Patients and families choose Blessing Health's Open Heart Surgery Team for its experience, quality, and heartwarming compassion. Get the most out of your hard-working heart.
Make your dream kitchen and bath a reality with help from Pike County Lumber. We'll create a design to fit your lifestyle and your needs. Quartz countertops, quality onyx that offers dozens of colors. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owners agents at B&P Insurance Agency, Barber Agency. See Pat Vandevelde, Caleb Vandevelde, or Mary Coltis. You'll find our location at 114 South Madison Street in Pittsfield. Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
Back with you on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show, about 4 minutes away from the Star Spangled Banner. The starting lineups and the play-by-play of this contest between Louisiana and Pittsfield in high school boys basketball action. We can also tell you that tomorrow we'll have action from the 2024 Quincy Shootout. 4 games from both Quincy High School and Quincy Notre Dame tomorrow evening, and then 9 games on the lineup for Saturday, and should be a great time at the 2024 Quincy Shootout, and just a tremendous display of talent at Quincy High tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Wasatch Academy and High School of Louisville. Wasatch Academy in the top 25 ranked teams in the nation. Link Academy in the top 5 of the nation will take on Oak Cliff Faith Family at 5:30. 7 o'clock Quincy High and Geneseo. And at 8:30 Imhotep Charter and Chaminade. From Quincy Notre Dame at 4 o'clock it'll be Millard North and Chicago Curie. Father Tolton and Huntington Express Prep at 5:30. 7 o'clock Quincy Notre Dame and Principia. And at 8:30 Lee Summit West and Chicago Simeon. Then on Saturday it's at 9 a.m. start, Principia and West Central. At 10:30 Chicago Curie and Father Tolton. Noon Chaminade and Millard North. 1:30 in the afternoon High School of Louisville and Chicago Simeon. 3 o'clock Peoria Richwoods and Lee's Summit West. 4:30 the Burlington School will take on Link Academy. 6 o'clock Oak Cliff Faith Family versus Vashon. 7:30 Quincy High and Imhotep Charter. And at 9 o'clock to finish off the event it'll be Huntington Express Prep and Wasatch Academy. You can watch all the games live here on Central Illinois Sports. Purchase your $9.99 membership to watch all of the contests from the 2024 Quincy Shootout. Should be a fun event. And, it's a little different than normal high school basketball, like Link Academy, for example. 7 guys going D1.
Only a little different?
It's a little different than regular high school basketball, but it's pretty fun to watch.
It's definitely fun to watch. Interesting sometimes because, obviously these guys have not played basketball together since they were little kids, so sometimes there's some turnovers and things, but the talent on the floor is very impressive.
It is definitely true, and we saw really good action last year from the Quincy Shootout. Looking forward to it again this weekend. Let's pause. Let's have the national anthem from the United States Army Band and Choir. When we come back, the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups on Central Illinois Sports.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Are you tired of being caught off guard? Slipping up in a winter storm? Don't let this be you. Say goodbye to shovels that break faster than your New Year's resolution.
Well, before the snow falls, visit your local Farm and Home Supply, your one-stop shop for everything winter. From snow blowers to a sturdy snow shovel. From different size ice scrapers to ice melt. And from sleds to hats, gloves, coats, bibs, and a lot more, we got you covered.
Warning, finding everything in one place may lead to extreme joy and the absence of disappointment. Farm and Home Supply is not responsible for spontaneous snowball fights, increased snow angel production, or the overwhelming desire to hug your snowblower.
Let's meet the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups. First of all, for the visiting Louisiana Bulldogs, Matt Smith's team is 2-10 on the season. They'll start at guard. He's a senior, Cooper Lumley. At a second guard, he's a senior, Alex Zirwa. And at the third guard, he's a sophomore, Quincy Mooney. At a forward, a senior, Wyatt Martin. And at the other forward is a junior, Ethan Harrison. Harrison, Mooney, Martin, Zirwa, and Lumley for Louisiana. No heights added, so they're all between 5 foot and 6'5". For the Pittsfield Sockies, 12-6 under head coach Brad Tomei. They'll start at a guard, a 5'10 sophomore, Hayden Gratton. At a second guard, a 6'3 senior, Brennan Tomhave. And at the third guard, a 6'1 senior, Javen Petty. Out of forward, a 6'3 senior, Connor Allen. And at the other forward, the 6'3 senior, Eli Mendenhall. Mendenhall, Allen, Petty, Tomhave, and Gratton for the 12-6 Sockies. That's a look at the Farm and Home Supply starting lineup. So we tip it off from Boschel next.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Just about ready for tip-off here at Boschel Gymnasium. Glad you're with us here on Central Illinois Sports. Louisiana will be in the visiting gray uniforms with the maroon numbers and white trim. Pittsfield in the whites tonight with the red numbers and black trim. And back to their old home uniforms. And John, I'm just going to say, I like the old ones better.
Me too.
Brian Daniel, Brian Sorrell, and Brian Hendricker with the officiating stripes donned tonight, and the tip is up and controlled by the Sockies.
He prefers to go Brian Nick, Charlie.
Could be, yeah. 2 Brians and a Nick. On the right side with it is Tomhave against the zone defense of Louisiana.
If they watched the game the other night, I'm not surprised.
Pass down low goes to Allen. Shot fake, shot no good, fouled. And he'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots.
I believe it'll be Lumley's first. We'll wait and see. It will. It'll be Lumley's first and the team first against Louisiana. And to the free throw line heads Connor Allen, shooting a couple. His first is up and good, and the Sockies have a 1-0 lead.
Waters Concrete. They provide quality concrete for your new build, driveways, decorative patios, sidewalks, anything with concrete. Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. 309-252-1052.
Allen makes them both. It's 2-0 Pittsfield.
2-0 Sockies on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Just underway here in quarter number 1. Martin with it in the backcourt. Bounce pass finds his teammate Zirwa. Alex Zirwa brings it across quickly, drives in, look for a pass off to Lumley. It was a little bit of a bullet pass. I think Lumley kind of thought he was going to go up with the layup, and a turnover on Louisiana is their first of the night.
I'm not sure quite why he didn't go up there. It looked like he had a pretty open lane to the basket. Nobody really stopped the ball.
Yeah, Zirwa was quick off the dribble that time, and Pittsfield, you're right, didn't really adjust. I will say, Louisiana's uniforms, speaking of uniforms, I have no idea if it says Bulldogs or Louisiana in the maroon on the front. I really can't see it.
Can't see it at all.
Here's Mendenhall down low, shot up and good, and makes it a 4-0 Pittsfield lead a minute into this contest. Into the front court on the dribble with it is Harrison. He gets it caught on his hip, and I'll call it jump ball. It'll stay with Louisiana.
Might have been a travel there. He kind of jumped twice.
Ethan Harrison, the junior, stands about 5'10" and a half inches tall. Out of bounds underneath here for Louisiana. Ball comes into Martin on the wing against the man-to-man defense of Pittsfield. Out top to Lumley, who hands it to Harrison. Let's run opening right side, Zerwa. Zerwa pivots, gets it out top. Mooney for three, no good. Rebound tipped down and over the back will be Wyatt Martin.
That'll be Martin's first, team second against Louisiana. Ball out of bounds. I think that the court to go for Pittsfield leading. It is just, yeah, it is 4-0. I'm sorry. I was losing my mind for a minute, Charlie.
Glad you could make it, John.
I was like, wait, is that right?
Louisiana Thursday night. I think there's a song in there. I don't think it's the right day, though. I can't remember.
I think it's a Saturday night, isn't it?
Saturday night. Here's a turnover as the ball stolen away by Lumley, and the first in this contest against Pittsfield, trying to get the ball into the post, but trying to throw it when it just wasn't open yet. Now as Harrison brings it on the bounce for Louisiana. They're looking to try to get on the board 2 minutes into this first quarter. At top, Lumley against Javen Petty. Looks for the backdoor pass, finds his teammate. Good cut to the basket and in for two for Ethan Harrison. And the Bulldogs get their first bucket to make it a 4-2 score. Petty with it out top, around to Tom Hay. He'll leave it to Petty. Petty on the dribble drive, trying to get free. Finds Grattan, ball knocked away and stolen away. Turnover the second, and as many trips down the court by Pittsfield. Harrison on the dribble against Grattan, the sophomore. Harrison gets it back now from Lumley. Picks up the dribble, works down low to Lumley, trying to go to work, and he's got it stolen away. 2 turnovers apiece by these two squads. 5:13 to play in the first. Here's a drive in by Petty. Little kick out to Tom Abe on the right wing. He'll try the dribble drive, sporting a little bit of sleeve on his left calf. Shot put up and good to make it 6-2 Pittsfield.
I believe he had that the other night also, Charlie.
I know Mendenhall did. I couldn't remember if Tom Abe did or not, but it looks like they got a matching set. And Eli wears his on his right and Brennan on his left. Here's the ball now stolen away as Petty got the deflection. Ball now will be knocked out of bounds by Louisiana's Martin. It'll stay with Pittsfield on the sideline, out of bounds in the front court.
Maybe it was a kick there, Charlie, but so hard to know now.
It was a hand.
Ah.
Well, unless he has a shoe on his hand. Who throws a shoe? Out top with it is Tom Hay. Fakes the three. Now puts it on the dribble, looking for Mendenhall on the post, and it's stolen away from behind. Into the front court, Martin on the run out. Off the window, no good. Rebound down to Connor Allen for the Sockies. 4:30 to play in the first. Allen on the left wing. To Petty. He'll give it back to Allen. Louisiana into a man-to-man on the last couple trips down the court. Here's Tomei from the free throw line. It's too hard. And Zerwa has the rebound. Alex Zerwa. Common spelling, D-Z-I-E-R-W-A, Zerwa.
You would have definitely guessed there was a D at the front of that, right, Charlie?
Kind of reminds me of the pterodactyl. 3:55 to play in the first. Harrison with it out front. Hands it off on the right side to Quincy Mooney, sophomore, in the starting lineup tonight for Louisiana. Overall, a pretty young squad for Matt Smith's team. 2-10 on the season, and not a lot of height. But they're only down by 4, 6-2, and patient on this offensive trip with 3:30 to play in the first. Here's a dribble drive in by Harrison. Gets it in the paint to Zerwa. His little reverse layup is up and good. Alex Zerwa got the angle that time on the backboard, and it makes it a 6-4 score.
He said, I've had to figure out ways to score against taller guys. I can do it.
Tomei with it on the dribble for the Sockies. Hands to Grattan. Leaves it over to Allen. Jump stop and a drive. Shot up and good. Connor Allen with another 2. And puts Pittsfield back up by 4 on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. PCRErealestate.com. See all the latest local listings. Harrison with it on, check that's Martin with it on the wing right side. Easy for me to say to Lumley. Lumley into a double team and his foul. No, they'll say he traveled first. A turnover on the Bulldogs here. And that will allow the Sockies to bring Ethan Gratton, Lucas Nichols, and Taylor Graham in, sitting down Tom Have, Mendenhall, and Allen. Petty brings it into the front court for the Sockies, leading 8-4, shooting to expand on their biggest lead in this contest. Graham with it at the free throw line against the flex offense. Shot put up by Gratton on the layup, no good. Graham tries to get the rebound, good hustle, but ran out of room on the baseline. Pittsfield got the open shot they were looking for, but unable to get it to fall as Javen Reese into the game for the first time. He is a freshman. There's the ball now rolling free, run down by Harrison in the backcourt. He'll take it across. It's a pass that's knocked out of bounds by Gratton into the front row of the Saukey faithful. 2:16 to play in the opening period, an 8-4 score. Louisiana with the basketball. Left side with it is Martin to Harrison. Right side now Mooney. Mooney looked on the back cut to Reese, and they'll say he traveled. Turnovers mounting here in the early going for the Bulldogs.
Fourth turnover on Louisiana.
And with 2:05 to play in the first, it's an 8-4 score. Still a pretty close contest here, despite the turnovers by the Bulldogs here in the early going. Nichols with it at the free throw line. He'll fire away from there. Can't get the shooter's roll. Graham kept it alive and
got checked into the boards out of bounds there, but
hip check. And it'll be ball out of bounds to the Sockies underneath.
They're going to say the Louisiana man stepped on the line when he checked him there.
Yeah, and ball into Pittsfield. Gratton with it out front. That's Hayden Gratton looking for Ethan Gratton down low. Shot up off the window, a good little brotherly love from one Gratton to another. And Pittsfield has a 10-4 lead. Good buddy. Harrison with it against the man-to-man of Pittsfield. Works it to the free throw line. That's Martin. To Reese on the left side. Over to Mooney. Between the circles, Harrison trying to get it to Reese. Ball knocked loose, but run down by Reese. His pass then goes to Martin. He'll attack. Kick to Mooney on the right wing. 1:13 to play in the first. Feeds the post to Zerwa. Turnaround shot over the bigger man. No good. And Nichols with the rebound for the Sockies. He'll give it to Petty on the run into the front court for Pittsfield. Up by 6. Gratton with it on the right side. Gets it to Petty. Petty on the dribble drive. Pull up jump shot. Tough one. Won't fall. Rebound tipped around and secured here by Louisiana's Wyatt Martin. Check that. That's Harrison. Gosh, yeah. Those two kind of look alike.
They do.
Harrison's hair is a lot shorter, though. I should be able to tell that. Here's Martin in the paint, and he gets fouled by Petty.
Petty's. It'll be his first. And the team first against Pittsfield. It'll be ball out of bounds underneath the basket to Louisiana.
Hayden Gratton down, Javen Petty down. Carter Frazier in for the first time. And
Tom Have.
Tom Have returned. On the other side for Louisiana, we see in for the first time Jalen Reese, also a freshman. And returning to the contest was Lumley, who had the ball go between his hands and near the half-court line. Run down out there with 35 seconds to play. Here's Javon Reese with it on the left side. He'll try the drive. Pull it up on the dribble, looking for Jalen Reese. Couple of freshmen out there for the Bulldogs. We told you, a young squad. And here's the ball now knocked loose. Carter Frazier gets the steal for the Sockies. Into the front court, Tom Have. Pittsfield looking to add to a 6-point lead. 10-4 the score with 9 seconds to play in the first. There's a dribble drive in by Tom Have. Tough turnaround shot, won't fall. Rebound is pulled down by Reese. Check that, that's Harrison, whose half-court shot is no good at the buzzer. And the first quarter is in the books. After one, it's Pittsfield 10, Louisiana 4. Second quarter action next on Central Illinois Sports.
I'm Chris Nichols with PCRE Real Estate and Auction here in Pittsfield. For 15 years now, I've been specializing in selling farmland and hunting properties, along with homes and commercial real estate. Whether it's helping a seller get a premium price out of their home or assisting a buyer to find the farm of their dreams, I pride myself on providing elite customer service. Give me a call today at 217-473-3777 if I can help with any of your real estate needs. or feel free to jump on our website at pcrerealestate.com.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
After a quarter, it's Pittsfield 10, Louisiana 4. Should be Pittsfield basketball coming out. And John's got to look at first quarter shooting statistics.
Saki shot 4 of 9 from the floor, 44%, have yet to shoot a three-pointer, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Louisiana 2 of 6 from the floor, 33%, 0 of 2 from 3, have yet to attempt a free throw.
Saki start the second quarter with Graham, Tomhave, Frazier, Allen, and Mendenhall. Tomhave will bring it out front against the man-to-man defense of Louisiana. Gets it on the right side. Thought about the three, now puts it on the deck. Out top to Frazier. Frazier dribble drive, bounces down low to Allen, goes to work underneath, leans back, can't get it to go on the layup. And the rebound is down to Wyatt Martin. He'll get it to Ethan Harrison, the junior guard, and he'll walk it across for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs still have Javon and Jalen Reese out there, along with Harrison, Lumley, and Martin, who has the ball on the dribble now. That's Harrison. Dribble drive in, shot no good, contested. And the rebound down to Mendenhall for Pittsfield.
His first.
Tomei brings it across. Pittsfield has a 6-point lead, but has not played extremely well at this point.
Haven't been very smooth, have they?
It's been kind of an ugly game. Here's Mendenhall going to try to go to work underneath. Leans back, shot blocked here by Reese. And the rebound pulled down by Martin.
His third.
6:47 to play in the half. Bulldogs trying to pull it a little closer here. Reese near the sideline right side. Out to Lumley. Over to Javon Reese. He'll try to drive. Kick to the wing, and Jalen Reese. Out top now Martin. Reverses it left side. That's to Harrison. Have not seen hot shooting by these two teams. Speaking of not very hot, it's not going to be very hot the next couple of days. It's going to cool back down again, John, after this big heat wave up to, 30 degrees?
I think I saw it was all the way up to 36. People were washing their cars this afternoon.
Here's a drive in and a good finish here by Cooper Lumley. Lumley gets the basket, and Louisiana pulls it in to a 4-point game. 5 minutes, 55 seconds to play in this first half. Tomhave on the left wing. Pittsfield has gone from one extreme to the other. Shot 23 threes or so the other night and have shot none so far in this game. And offensively still not very effective. Here's
been one and done, haven't they?
Missed shot by Allen and a rebound down to Louisiana. Bulldogs on the ladies' side got the win tonight over the Lady Sakis. 52-38 was the final in that game. They played that at Louisiana. You know, I don't think either side played a JV game. Could have played the girls and the boys game in the same location. Here's a three, no good. And on the rebound, a push underneath. Pushing the call, and it's on Lumley.
That'll be Lumley's second team first of the second quarter.
Into the contest, Mooney returns for Louisiana. Sits Lumley down. The Sakis bring Petty back in along with Grattan sitting down Frazier and Graham. 5:08 to play in the half in a 10-6 contest. Pittsfield has not scored in the quarter. Here's Tomhave now, and he'll change that with a left-hand runner.
He's got 4.
It's a 12-6, tying the largest advantage of this contest for Pittsfield. Harrison will split the double team on a dribble and will be fouled as the Sakis were a little slow of foot that time. Connor Allen whistled for this one.
His first team first of the quarter against Pittsfield. It'll be ball out of bounds right about half court to Louisiana.
Mooney to trigger, gets it to Harrison. Out top, Jalen Reese to Javon Reese. Caught on the baseline, pass is tipped by Tomei, and stolen away.
6th turnover against Louisiana.
Petty will get the runner into the front court. Shot the layup over the rim on an air ball, and the rebound, Connor Allen will pick up his second.
Allen's second ball out of bounds, length of the court to go. Allen kind of got a bad luck foul that time.
And we get a timeout on the court. We'll take it to an Adams Fiber timeout for fast, reliable internet that doesn't buffer. It's Adams Fiber. Learn more at followthefiber.net.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy. Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Louisiana takes the timeout, their first of the contest. 12-6 the score. Pittsfield on top. Bulldogs have the basketball. Length of the court to go. We'll face a little full court pressure now for the first time. Harrison with it into the front court, dribbling quickly down the sideline. He drives in, draws contact, gets it to go, and he'll have a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play.
Harrison with 4. Foul going to go against Grattan, his first and the team third, Hayden Grattan. 12-8 the score. Pittsfield with the lead, 4:22 to go in the first half of play. Harrison shooting 1. His shot's up and good. He's got 5.
Fairly porous defense for Pittsfield that time as Harrison has dribbled, from one end of the court, kind of took a little brief break at the right wing and then went in for a layup and got the end one, pulled this into a three-point score. 4:07 to play in the half. Tom Ave on the dribble drive. He'll get it up and in for his second basket. Going to get 14-9. Second basket of the period. 6 total points for the game for Tom Ave.
Correct.
Harrison with it for Louisiana. Surveys the Saki defense, guarded by Mendenhall way out front. On the left side, Martin for the tray. On the way, no good. Petty with the rebound. He wants to push into the front court. Doesn't have numbers. Has to slow it down a bit. To Tommy out top. Back to Petty. Petty will try the drive in. Kicks to Nichols. Out top, Grattan now. He'll try the dribble drive. Little floater up right hand. Good by Grattan. And Pittsfield has a 7-point lead, their largest of this affair. 3:17 to play in the half. Good take by the young sophomore for the Sockets. Pass on the right side to Reese. Works down low to Zira, who takes a wide open layup and puts it in.
He's got 4.
Alex Zira, kind of an undersized guy, but he didn't shy away from going under the basket. Grattan, dribble drive, finds Mendenhall. Oh, go to work in the paint. Go to that left shoulder and up with the left hand and good. Good move by the Saki senior. He's got another bucket. 4 in the contest now for Mendenhall, and the lead back to 7. A fairly clean and quick first half so far, with just 2:29 to play in the second period. Mooney with it out front. Works it off of the right side. That's to Zira. And he's fouled by Nichols.
Nichols first, team 4th of the quarter. Ball out of bounds to Louisiana underneath the basket. I think Nichols will probably sit down. He will.
He sits down as Graham returns for the Sakis. Saki coaching staff must have got some new pullovers for a late Christmas gift or something. They're all looking matchy-matchy today. Here's an inbounds pass and delay a game warning on Javen Petty as he reached over the end line.
Be a technical if he does it again, so don't do it again.
Don't you dare reach over this line.
It's a wall of impenetrability.
You know, Javen Petty seems like one of those kids, I'm going to guess, when he was little. They're like, don't step over that line. And he put just a little bit of his toe over the line just to see if they were serious. Here's a shot put up by Harrison underneath. It's good.
He's got 7.
He's a nice player for this Louisiana squad. And gets the score 2 within 5. Here's Grattan out front for the Sockets. To Graham, dribble drive to the rim, missed the shot, and the rebound down to Mooney and the Bulldogs. To Reese. Jalen Reese pulls the tray, and it's good. Reese with the triple and makes it a 2-point game, 18-16. Now Petty loses his footing. Ripped away, tie up. Ball goes Louisiana's direction on the alternating possession arrow, and the Bulldogs have a chance to tie or take the lead.
Fourth turnover on Pittsfield on the evening. Still have yet to attempt a three-pointer.
.140 to play in the half. Javon Reese with it out front. To Harrison, pivots a couple of times. I like that confidence. Jalen Reese shot that three within transition last time. They're trying to get him an opening in the corner. He's not a very big young man, stands about 5'4". Got a little moxie to him now. Now he steps out of bounds and a turnover on the Bulldogs.
Seventh turnover against Louisiana. That's what's been keeping Pittsfield in the game right now.
1:19 to play in the half. Tom Have walks it across for the Sockies. To Grattan, little three-guard weave. They'll get it to Graham. For the back cut, wasn't open. Now Tom Have for the three. It's no good. Rebound, Taylor Graham. Again, good hustle. Just kind of ran out of room. He's by far the most aggressive guy trying to get an offensive rebound for Pittsfield. 1:01 to play in the half. Ball to bounds, length of the court to go for the Bulldogs, down 2. They have not led in this contest. And I don't believe we've been tied, if I remember right.
Not.
On the right side with it is Lumley. Out to Javon Reese. Reese on the dribble drive is fouled, and he'll shoot free throws.
I believe he called the foul. Okay. Called the foul on Ethan Grattan. That's his first, team 5th. Reese to the free throw line, shooting 2. 18-16 the score, 45.2 seconds to go in the first half of play. Pittsfield with the 2-point lead have led by as many as 7 in the second quarter, just by 2 now on the PCRE scoreboard. Reese looking for his first points of the day. He makes the first.
LSSG Trucking and 3D Leasing. For your trucking and hauling needs, call the Dunhams and their professional team at LSSG Trucking and 3D Leasing. 217-285-2808.
Reese's second is going to bounce around and fall through, and we are tied at 18.
7-0 run by the Bulldogs have tied the game up with 45.2 seconds to play in the first half. Tom Have in the backcourt finds Mendenhall. Now to Grattan. That's Ethan. Check that, Hayden Grattan. Ethan's also on the court. Try to get the ball to him and throw it away. Harrison with the takeaway, and here comes Louisiana trying to take the lead. Left side, Javon Reese, 3, no good. Rebound tipped out. It'll be run down by Mooney for the Bulldogs.
Because he was hustling.
He then has his feet taken out from under him. No call. A lot of contact here. And the ball run down in the backcourt by a hustling Bulldogs player and Javon Reese. Harrison with it out front. Louisiana will hold for one and try to take a lead into halftime if they can make a bucket. Mooney with it on the right side. Works it down to the baseline to Lumley. Lumley with 2, gets in the lane, turnaround shot, good as the buzzer sounds, and Louisiana ends the first half on a 9-0 run to take the lead at the halftime break. It's Louisiana 20, Pittsfield 18 as we head to the Little Jess Motors halftime show on Central Illinois Sports.
Today's halftime show is brought to you by Little Jess Motor Company in Quincy, Illinois. We'd like to introduce you to the brand new 2024 Dodge Hornet GT all-wheel drive offered at $32,325. The 2024 Dodge Hornet pays homage to the iconic legacy of Dodge performance. The Hornet GT comes equipped with a 2.0 Hurricane 4 turbo engine that boasts up to 268 horsepower, making it the most powerful compact utility vehicle on the market. Stop by Little Jess today and take this eye-catching CUV powerhouse for a spin.
At Farmers State Bank, we believe in community, teamwork, and success. We're thrilled to announce that we've been named the best place to work in Illinois and the best community bank in America this year. Join us on this winning team where your dreams take center court at Farmers State Bank. We're a team. Discover the difference. The best place to bank, the best place to work. Because when our community wins, we all win. Where community, excellence, and opportunity come together. Farmers State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Full Throttle Parts, we do spray-on bed liners, a brand called Patriot Liner. It is very elite. It actually enhances the resale value of anything you put it on or off-road.
Go Full Throttle!
Go Full Throttle.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams counties. Call 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Schumann and Emily Matthews at Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Pressure's on You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this year. If you're looking to get your team shirts or just looking for spirit wear for yourself, remember Pressure's on You. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space in our shop. Stop by and see us and check out our offerings. Business lets us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Thank you to everyone in our community for the support over the last 16 years. Thank you for supporting local. Pressure's on You, 506 West Wood, Camp Point, Illinois.
Welcome back to the Little Jess Motors halftime show. Little Jess, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, 3431 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois, the place to go for your next car buying needs. Their staff is committed to making the car buying process simple and making sure each customer's needs are met. Learn more at littlejessmotor.com.
In the first half of play, Pittsfield turned the ball over 5 times, Louisiana 7. Pittsfield led by as many as 7 in the game. Louisiana by this 2 points that they lead by right now. There was a single late change. We were tied at 18. Fouling situation, Connor Allen with 2 fouls, Ethan Gratton with a single foul, Javen Petty with 1, Lucas Nichols with 1, and Hayden Gratton with a single foul. 2 fouls on Cooper Lumley that he picked up in the first quarter, and then a single foul on Wyatt Martin. Just 3 fouls called against Louisiana in the first half.
It is a 2018 Bulldogs lead at the halftime break. Glad you're with us on the Little Jess Motors halftime show on Central Illinois Sports.
Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon boys. To get it right the first time, no job too big. Have you seen Braden and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, couldn't resist. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family. Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
Jersey's World! Jersey's World! Party time! Excellent! Party on, James! Party on, Todd!
Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, where you can find the best burgers, sandwiches, and steaks, all locally sourced from GJY Beef Company.
We love beer! We love beer!
Ice cold draft beer. Enjoy one of our many craft selections on the patio. All at Jersey's Bar and Grill, 109 East Jefferson, Camp Point, Illinois.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card.
Back with you on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. Louisiana, the 2-point lead here at the halftime break, and John's got the rest of your halftime stats.
After a quarter of play, Pittsfield led 10-4. They trail now 20-18, so a
16-8 quarter.
16-8 quarter. I was losing my mind there for a minute, Charlie. The Saki shot 8 of 19 from the floor, 42%, 0 of 1 from 3. And 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Those both by Connor Allen in the first half of play. They're led in scoring by 6 points from Ben and Tom Hay, 4 points for Connor Allen, 4 also for Eli Mendenhall, 2 points for Ethan Gratton, 2 points for Hayden Gratton to get to their 18. The Louisiana Bulldogs shoot 8 of 15 from the floor, 53%, 1 of 5 from the three-point arc, for 20%, 3 of 3 from the free throw line for 100%. They were led in scoring by 7 points from Ethan Harrison, 4 points apiece for Alex Zerwa and Cooper Lumley, 2 points for Javen Reese on a couple of made free throws, and 3 points for his brother, Jalen Reese, on a made three.
It is 20-18, Louisiana on top of the Little Jess Motors halftime show. We come back with second half action next on Central Illinois Sports.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
GSI grain bins are built using the highest strength steel available. This allows you to store more grain to maximize your profitability and efficiency. Buy one now and receive our winter discount program. Mixer Lumber Company, your GSI grain bin dealer.
Sports families, come check out Central Valley Sports, the new facility in town. Located 3 miles south of Winchester at 520 Winchester Glasgow Road. Batting cages, pitching mounds, pitching machines, and more. Open to all ages and skill levels. The facility is available for team rental, individual membership, and family memberships. Be sure to check out the Central Valley Sports Facebook page for more information and stay up to date on individual lessons and camps offered throughout the year.
You're getting thirsty. Bold, refreshing, so good. I mean, dude.
Game Masters is your headquarters for all your hunting gear. We have more than just camo hunting attire. Come check out our casual lines of Sitka, Under Armour, North Face, Columbia, Drake, and more. Pursue your prey with these off-road Quiet Cat bikes from Game Masters. Easy to transport and perfect for your next hunting adventure. Game Masters, we're passionate about the outdoors.
Just about ready for second half action. Louisiana on top 20-18 over the Pittsfield Sockies. Contest tonight brought to you in part by Real Men Twine, located just north of Pittsfield across from the airport. Your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, benches, and much, much more. Stop by and see them at Real Men Twine or call 217-285-5013. It'll be Louisiana basketball with the 2-point lead to start the second half.
They'll be looking to build on that.
Yep, their biggest lead of the contest took it right at halftime on a buzzer beater. 0 with it out top for the Bulldogs as we're underway here in quarter number 3. Pass on the right side goes to Lumley. They work off of the screen. Hand the ball off to Zerwa. Gets the ball on the right side now to Mooney. Top of the key, Martin gets a touch. Pass to the corner in Lumley against the man-to-man of Eli Mendenhall, who has stayed out of foul trouble in this contest for the Sockies so far. Here's the ball knocked loose, but run down by the Bulldogs as Harrison has the dribble against Grattan. Here's a ball now tipped into the backcourt off of the Sockies defender. And it'll be Louisiana ball out of bounds right at the half-court line. 7:17 to play in the third. Zerwa with it on the wing. Still on the dribble, looks for the handoff, gets it to Harrison. And it'll be fouled. Nope, 3 seconds. Wow, that's about the 4th 3-second call we've seen this season.
8th turnover on Louisiana.
It's just not called much anymore. It's
I think it might have been about 10, actually. So that may have been
10 seconds?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that if it becomes egregious, sometimes the guys feel like they have to call it.
Allen with out front for the Sockies. Led 18-11. Louisiana finished the half on a 9-0 run. Grattan with it out front. Works it to Tomave. Now in the paint, Mendenhall. I'll get it to Allen at the free throw line. Jump shot there too short, and he's over the back on the rebound.
Allen's third, team first. Ball out of bounds, length of the court to go for Louisiana. Then still leading 20-18, 6:40 to go in the third on the PCRE scoreboard.
Allen will stay in the game, which is opposite of what the Sockies usually do when a player picks up a third in the third. So they're going to
it's opposite day,
trust him to not pick up a fourth here. And now a man called for traveling and Mooney. As you saw the double team coming his way, kind of shuffled the feet and a turnover on the Bulldogs.
They're ninth.
6:30 to play in the third, and a 20-18 score. That was the halftime score. Now we have a whistle and
what happened? I think people were coming around the corner there. They were on the floor, and Brian Sorrell didn't want to
coming around the mountain when they come.
Have a collision in the corner there.
Coming around the mountain when they come. Why don't just wait until the ball is not on this end to do that, right? Like now, it's not on this end. Here's a steal. Harrison with the steal, drives in, left hand left, gets under and in for two.
He's got 9.
And the Bulldogs have a 4-point lead. And now an 11-0 run by Louisiana. Tom Abe left wing, out top to Allen. Louisiana 2-10 on the season, but looking to come in and beat the Saki squad, who is in a strange offensive funk. Here's Petty now, top of the key, wide open three, rims in and out, no good. Hayden Grattan hustles down the offensive rebound, the first second chance opportunity of the night for the Sockies. Here's Tomave on the drive in, shot up won't fall, but he's bumped from behind. Foul and will shoot 2 shots.
I believe it'll be Zerwa's foul. We'll wait and see. It will. Zerwa's first, team first of the third quarter. Tom Have to the free throw line shooting a couple. He's got 6 points on the night. First 2 free throws of the day for him. 22-18, 5:36 to go in the third. Tom Have makes the first. He's got 7.
Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank is here to help you with your next auto, residential, or commercial loan need. Give Damon a call, 217-285-4404.
Also got to be about the first shot taken for Petty on the night, doesn't it, Charlie?
He has not taken many. Here's a
second one missed. Rebound comes down to Connor Allen.
And he'll be fouled on the floor.
Foul is going to be Zerwa's second. Team second of the third quarter. Ball out of bounds underneath the basket to Pittsfield. Pittsfield had Graham coming in, I'm guessing, for Allen, but they pulled him back. Oh. Going to have a live mic cough there. Grattan with the layup.
Sorry, I didn't know what happened there.
Had the live mic cough.
Makes it a 1-point game. You weren't in the gym. You didn't hear it. It's a timeout, Adams Network timeout. What a strange night. Adams Experts, top-notch local computer sales and service. Call Adams Experts, 217-214-3423.
Go team, go. Great Rivers Bank has a digital banking app worth cheering for. Move your money, pay your bills, deposit your checks. Hooray, hooray. Set up a budget, manage your debit card, set up account alerts, and so much more. Our digital banking will give you a reason to stand up and cheer for banking. Learn more at greatriversbank.bank. Great Rivers Bank is an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Louisiana took the timeout, 5:18 to play in the third. Bulldogs a 1-point lead now after leading by 4 just moments ago. And a traveling called in the backcourt against Louisiana. These turnovers have been the bugaboo for Matt Smith's squad.
Their 10th third of the second half already.
Here comes Javon Reese into the contest. He'll sit down Alex Zerwa. 5:14 to play in the third. Pittsfield looking to retake the lead. Hey, how you doing? It's just a basketball game. Just walk right in front of people while they're trying to inbound it. Like, what in the world? Like, just, what in the world? Just, I mean, literally walked right between the official and the guy trying to get the ball in. Here's Mendenhall down low. He'll put it up and in, and Pittsfield has the 1-point lead, 23-22.
Mendenhall is 6 now.
4:59 to play in the third period. Into the front court, Harrison on the dribble. Dribbles between the Saki defenders like they were cones that time, and into the rim and in for 2.
He's got 11. Third lead change.
Grattan with it on the right wing. 4:40 to play in the third as the Bulldogs have reclaimed the advantage. Mendenhall out front to Tom Have. Looking at the post. Not open here. They'll pass it around the perimeter. Now to Petty. For the lob wasn't open as the help side defender was there. Tom Have now looks in the post. Petty gets it down low. Kicks it back out Mendenhall. 4:17 to play in the third. Lob pass into Mendenhall, and good find by Graham that time as Mendenhall gets another bucket.
He's got 8.
Makes it 25-24. Pittsfield on the PCRE scoreboard. There's a pass down, stolen away by Petty. And a foul against the Bulldogs.
I believe it'll be Lumley. It is. It's his third, team third, ball out of bounds at about the half-court line on the far side to Pittsfield. So they lead by 1 on the fourth lead change of the day.
Mooney sits down, as does Javon Reese. Jalen Reese back in. And Zerwa also returned for Louisiana. Halfway home in this third quarter. It's 25-24 Sakis. Graham with it left wing. Kicks to the corner in Grattan. Going to go down low to Tom Abe, and he's fouled by Lumley.
Be Lumley's fourth, team fourth. Ball out of bounds underneath the basket to Pittsfield now. I'd have to think Lumley will sit down, but maybe not. No signal so far.
And he'll stay in the game at the moment. And he gets off of his feet and very easily could have fouled out right there. Brendan Tomei would have gone up a half a second earlier. He gets the basket anyway.
He's got 9.
27-24, a 3-point Pittsfield lead. Lumley with it into the front court. Gets it out top Martin. Over to Harrison and call for the travel.
12 turnovers on Louisiana now, 5 in the second half.
Reese back in as Lumley sits down. Bulldogs 2-10 on the year. They played a lot of closer contests, though, kind of games you can tell they just didn't have the firepower to keep up at the end, but this is a very competitive bunch. Here's Tom Abe now wide open for a 3, top of the key. It goes begging, but Mendenhall gets the offensive rebound and the putback, and he's fouled ahead of the free throw line, trying to complete the old-fashioned 3-point play.
Wyatt Martin second, team fifth, and Mendenhall to the free throw line for the first time today. He's got 10 points, 29-24, the score, 3:15 to go in the third quarter. Mendenhall makes the free throw. He's got 11.
He'll make the free throw. Rigston Bonds in for the first time, the sophomore. He sits down Graham. There's a pass to Zerwa. Dribbles into the front court. The ball knocked away by Petty. And out of bounds. Bulldogs will keep it underneath their own hoop. 3:06 to play in the third quarter. Reese looks to inbound, does so into the corner. That's to Martin. Out top now, Javon Reese. Hands the ball off to Harrison. Bulldogs trying to get the momentum headed back their direction after they led by 4, 22-18. Pittsfield has outscored them 12-2. Reese with it against Bonds.
That'll be close to 5. He must have broken it for a moment.
Here's the ball. Now a foul on Bonds.
Rigston Bonds first, team second. Ball out of bounds at the half-court line on the far side. Graham checking back in. Grattan will sit down. Hayden Grattan sitting down.
2:35 to play in the third. 30-24 is the Saki advantage. There's a drive-in by Harrison as the C's parted.
He's got 13, half their points.
Yeah, drove right to the basket that time. Took a layup line. Here's Petty. Kicks to the left side. Tom Hay for 3. It's good. Tom Hay got it in a rhythm, and Pittsfield ties their biggest lead of the contest. This 7-point lead. No, they led by 9 earlier. Led 20-11 at one point.
Oh.
So their second biggest lead of the night. With 2 minutes to play in the third. Harrison with it on the bounce against Tom Hay. Pass on the right side goes to Jalen Reese, to Javon Reese at top. Both of the Reeses sporting glasses tonight, and they've got the old style band on the back of them to keep them on. Smart move. I want them to go flying away. Here's a ball now knocked out of bounds, and they'll say it's off of Louisiana. As Harrison will say just lost the handle and a turnover on the Bulldogs.
I think it got knocked into his body that time, just kind of rolled down his leg and out of bounds.
I think it was on the second time that he was fouled that it got knocked away.
Well, that's probably true, but.
There's a pass down low. They find Mendenhall. He just couldn't catch it.
6 turnover, first of the second half against Pittsfield.
I don't know if Eli does any other tricks, but juggling that time, they just couldn't get the catch. Here's Harrison, has half of his team's points, and they'll bring the ball out front with 1:15 to play in the third. Harrison kicks to the corner. Reese for 3. Good again. Tell you what, they got to get that kid open.
He's got 6.
He can shoot it and makes it a 4-point contest. Stands about, again, 5'4". Tom Abe left wing. You would think you would get a mismatch somewhere defensively you could try to expose. Now here's Petty for a 3, trying to answer, no good. And the rebound is secured by Wyatt Martin.
His 4th.
Martin walks it across for Louisiana. 45 seconds to play in the third. A 4-point contest. Martin out front to Reese for 3. It's an air ball this time as Tom Abe secures the rebound.
His first.
To Petty. Out top, Tom Hayes. Now Bonds with 25 ticks. Petty on the drive. And he'll throw it in between Tom Hayes and Graham and out of bounds. Petty will sit down as Grattan is into the game.
7th turnover on Pittsfield. Kind of an unforced one that time. Just didn't really throw it close to anyone.
It was right between the two guys, and I think both of them thought it was to the other one, and nobody really went after it. Ball knocked out of bounds by Hayden Grattan in the backcourt. Inbounds for the Bulldogs to Zerwa. Now Reese took a single dribble of it. Finds Zerwa with 14 seconds. He'll drive into the front court. Mendenhall trying to keep up, and he'll give him a hip check into the boards, and it's icing.
It's Mendenhall's foul. Just his first, team third. It'll be a ball out of bounds to Louisiana underneath the basket. I don't think it was icing, Charlie.
Offsides?
So yeah, no, I don't think it was that either. I think it was just a foul.
5 for fighting, all right. 5 seconds. 5 the call. And with 11.5 seconds to play in the third, Pittsfield has a 4-point lead, 33-29.
5 for fighting, that was a band in the 2000s?
Yeah, Canadians, eh? Sakis will have it linked to the court to go with 10 seconds to play in the third. Tomei walks it across the half-court line. Dribbles to the right wing, off to Petty. Petty on the drive, top of the key. Graham for a 3, yes! Taylor Graham tickles the twine from 19-9 to beat the buzzer, and after 3, the Pittsfield Sakis hold a 36-29 lead over the Louisiana Bulldogs. Fourth quarter action next on Central Illinois Sports.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
We head to quarter number 4. It's Pittsfield 36, Louisiana 29. Pittsfield will have the basketball to start this final quarter of action.
Saki shoot 15 to 30 from the floor, 50%, 2 of 6 from 3. Louisiana 12 of 21, 57%, 2 of 7 from 3.
Petty, Graham, Grattan, Allen we haven't seen in a while, and Tommy. Here's Grattan for a 3, no good. Rebound tipped around and secured by Louisiana's Harrison. He'll bring it into the front court. On the right side to Martin. Now back to Harrison. Harrison on the drive. Leaves it out to Martin. A little two-man game. Back to Harrison. Guess who it went back to? Martin. Now Harrison.
Who would have thought?
Well, those other kids getting ball. All right, now they will with Zira. He's picked up the dribble. Hands it off to his teammate in Harrison, and he's fouled by Tom Hayes.
He's unsure, but it's going to be Tom Hayes' foul, his first, team first of the fourth quarter. The referee was a bit indecisive that time.
Here's an inbounds pass stolen away by Brennan Tomhave.
15th turnover on Pittsfield.
Had Grattan out ahead but couldn't get it to him quickly enough. Tomhave gets it back on the pass on the wing. Now free throw line Allen. Over to Grattan, fakes the three. To Tomhave left side now for a three. It's no good. And after shooting 1 3 in the first half, Pittsfield has shot
7
in the second.
They've made 2 of them.
Here's a dribble drive in, shot blocked. They'll call foul, and Zira will head to the free throw line shooting 2 shots.
Foul going to be the 4th on Connor Allen, team second. Zira to the free throw line shooting 2. His first free throws of the day. He's got 4 points. His first is up and too long, no good. That leaves it 36-29.
The Pike County Express is your local family-owned newspaper. They have been serving Pike County since 1991. You can check them out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you.
Graham sat down as Grattan came into the game. Second also no good. Rebound comes down to Mendenhall, his third.
Zira makes 0 on the free throw attempt. And it remains a 7-point game with 6:38 to play in the contest. Here's Tom Abe left side. Thought about the three, now thought about it again.
He's like, oh, if you're going to just leave me completely alone, I'm going to stand here.
Kind of dared him to shoot it a couple times, though. To Petty, just inside the arc. He will find the bottom of the net. And make it a 38-29 contest on his first basket of the contest. 9-point lead. Ties the biggest lead of the night for the Sockies on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Here's now a reach-in foul by Petty in the backcourt.
Petty's second, team third. It'll be a ball out of bounds on the far side, the backcourt, to Louisiana.
Far side, wasn't that a cartoon?
It was.
Was it a good one?
Yeah, it was a pretty good one. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think the guy that wrote its name was Matt Smith. I'm not sure that it's the same Matt Smith that's coaching Louisiana tonight, but maybe it is.
The newspaper business has been a little tougher for the columnist and cartoonist. Here's a shot by Petty, no good. Rebound, Ethan Grattan there to clean up the glass and put it in for 2. And Pittsfield has an 11-point lead there, now largest of the game.
Ethan Grattan with 4 points.
Martin into the front court, finds Lumley. Bulldogs looking for a made basket here. Instead of foul will be called on Grattan out front. That's Hayden Grattan, the sophomore.
His second, team fourth. Louisiana will shoot free throws for the rest of the ball game with 5:37 to go.
Not to be confused with Ethan Grattan, the senior, or Todd Grattan, the father. 5:35 left. Did Donald Trump get paid for his appearance on that movie? Here's a 3 by Mooney, now no good.
Don't believe so.
The rebound will be run down by Martin.
I think they paid him to use the hotel, though, and that was probably his pay.
Probably a good idea. Here's a shot put up on the runner by Wyatt Martin. His nice night continues, and Louisiana wants the Adams Network timeout. If you're looking for fast, reliable service that doesn't buffer, look no farther than Adams Fiber. They're local, and they provide the ultimate internet experience. Visit followthefiber.net.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
I like hard work. I mean, I kind of was raised that way. you really do make a difference. You're helping ship out food, feed people. Someone's got to do it, and I don't mind doing the hard work of it, you know. That gives me meaning, and I do go home rewarded. Every time I drop off a pallet, it's kind of corny, but I look back at it with a sense of pride. I'm like, yep, I built that, it looks awesome, and then I just drive away. I love it. When my life needed meaning, I chose Doc.
I would just like to tell you I am so excited that DJ Clint Weir and I have the same random type of brain because Louisiana Saturday night playing in the gym.
He hasn't played a Fight for Fighting song tonight, I don't think, though. So.
I'll send some suggestions over.
There you go.
Tell you what, since he coughed into the microphone to wake the crowd up, though, the Sakis have played a lot better.
They have.
I mean, you heard about the rally swirl with the Cardinals back in 2011. This is the, I don't know, I can't think of a word that starts with C right now.
Caused a comfy cough.
I don't know. Here's Petty down low, off the window, went in for two. Javen Petty with his second basket of the contest and makes it 42-31. Harrison. The ball to Lumley. Now Harrison back up front. He's having a nice night. 15 points for this squad is Ethan Harrison, the 5'9" junior estimated height.
I'm going to guess he's more like 6 foot, but maybe not.
Yeah, could be. Somewhere between, as we told you in the starting line, is 5 foot and 6'5". We have no heights. Into the front court, up a missed shot come the Sakis. Tame travels, and he'll be called for it here.
8th turnover against Pittsfield, the third of the second half.
.406 left in the period. Here the Bulldogs into the front court with Harrison. John's trying to cough on the mic now. Look out.
I coughed not
Harrison, he'll put it up, and then he says, thanks. It works the other way, too. 3:51 to play in the contest. 42-33. Louisiana cuts it to a 9-point game as we take this Adams Network timeout.
Loading the kids in the car. Brokering peace in the back seat. Mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owners agents at B&P Insurance Agency, Barber Agency. See Pat Vandevelde, Caleb Vandevelde, or Mary Coltis. You'll find our location at 114 South Madison Street in Pittsfield.
The heart is the hardest working muscle in your body. If something goes wrong with it, you need a medical team that works just as hard. You need Blessing Health's Open Heart Surgery Team, celebrating 20 years of delivering life-saving care to tri-state residents. Patients and families choose Blessing Health's Open Heart Surgery Team for its experience, quality, and heartwarming compassion. Get the most out of your hard-working heart.
3 minutes, 51 seconds left in this contest as Pittsfield took the timeout, their first of the game. It'll be Saki basketball into the court to go, and now the ball being put down on the baseline as the Sakis were a little late getting down there.
It was like they didn't realize that it was their ball for some reason. Other than Eli Mendenhall, he knew. He was just not the one who was supposed to inbound it.
Tame works on the right side as Louisiana switched back to a zone for the first time since about the second possession of the game. Out front, Tame, and Pittsfield has a 9-point lead with 3:27 to play. No reason to be in a huge hurry here if you're the Sakis.
It doesn't seem like you can sit in the zone very much. I mean, you could stand out here and just dribble the ball for the remaining 3 minutes and 15 seconds, I would think.
Cross pass to Petty. Petty from 8, rims in and out, no good. Rebound secured by White Martin.
His 5th.
He'll bring the ball into the front court. Gets it to Harrison. Harrison leads all scorers with 17. He gets the ball back on the wing now, right side. A lot of his baskets have come on drives like this with a layup. That's good.
He's got 19.
42-35 as the Bulldogs not done just yet. 2:40 to play in the contest. Grattan on the right side fires a three and hits it for the Sockies. That was a big shot. They call it a two. Call it a two.
Call it a two. Okay. He's got 6.
44-35. And an offensive foul on an illegal screen called by the official. A zero will be called for this one.
Zerwa's third, team first, 17th turnover on Louisiana. Matt Smith just asking a question, and he's not going to get any explanation at all.
Minden
no
all
one
sits
would even
down.
come over and chat with him.
Graham back in for the Sockies. I don't think he was talking to the official. I think he was talking to his
that
guy.
Could be.
Yeah, he was trying to explain, like, why you can't do what you just did.
That could be.
This is the 2-minute warning. 44-35 advantage for Pittsfield on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard.
I feel like they're going to peel up the floor and play hockey after this, Charlie. All your hockey terms tonight.
I don't think there's ice under there, but there will be a turnover here by the Sockies.
It's been cold enough, maybe there is.
Ball stolen away right in front of the net. Here's a dribble drive in by Harrison. Runs over a man, no call. They'll play on.
18th turnover on Louisiana. That
looked like
probably something.
Here's Betty with it with 1:29 left. Will Louisiana come out and get a couple fouls? Only one here in the fourth quarter. Down by 9 with 1:20 to play. Tom Have now for a three on the way, and it's good. Tom Have with the triple and makes it a 12-point lead for Pittsfield. They made back-to-back threes, and with 1:10 to play, we get a timeout called by the Louisiana Bulldogs, and we'll pause as well. Adams Fiber, providing the ultimate internet experience with Wi-Fi 6 and internet packages with speeds up to 1 gigabit. Visit followthefiber.net.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
1:09 left in the contest. Louisiana calls the timeout. Bulldogs find themselves down by 12 with not much time left in the contest, and I think this has become a little bit of a theme for Louisiana on the season. They have enough talent and enough moxie and enough grit to be competitive in the contest, John, but just having some trouble finishing it out. And that's the signs of a young squad. But I like the demeanor that the Louisiana coaching staff has on the sideline. They can just continue to work.
Yeah, Matt Smith has really continued to coach all night. They've got Ethan Harrison coming back as he's just a junior, and that's probably a good place to start.
He has 19.
On made layups and free throws.
Okay. They all add up.
They
Here's Lumley with it out top. He'll try the drive in, and it's fouled by Tom Have. Lumley to shoot 2.
Tom Have second, team 5th. Lumley to the free throw line shooting a couple. He's got 4 points on the day, first free throw of the day for him. 47-35, the score. Pittsfield with a 12-point lead, their biggest, 52.4 to go in the game on the PCRE scoreboard. And Cooper Lumley shooting 2. His first is up, rolls around, bounces off the back of the rim, and falls off no good.
Big win for Griggsville Perry tonight at Route. 48-32, Tornadoes with the victory over Route in a game that could have some implications on postseason seeding.
Second one up, also no good. Rebound comes down to Graham, his first.
He bullied Eli Mendenhall out of that rebound.
They were fighting for it against one another, though, weren't they?
Graham to Grattan. Grattan layup up the window and in for 2, and the Sockies have a 14-point lead with 40 seconds left in this one.
Grattan with 8.
Here's a drive in by Harrison to the wing. 3 up and good by Jalen Reese. That's his 3rd triple of the game, and it makes it 49-38. Louisiana calls their final timeout because you can't take them with you. 30.1 seconds left back with the final of the 4th after this.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
I'm Chris Nichols with PCRE Real Estate and Auction here in Pittsfield. For 15 years now, I've been specializing in selling farmland and hunting properties, along with homes and commercial real estate. Whether it's helping a seller get a premium price out of their home or assisting a buyer to find the farm of their dreams, I pride myself on providing elite customer service. Give me a call today at 217-473-3777 if I can help with any of your real estate needs. Or feel free to jump on our website at pcrerealestate.com.
30.1 seconds left. Louisiana now out of timeouts. They'll have a little full court pressure here, down by 11. Tomei will work it across the half-court line. He's fouled by Lumley, who will foul out.
Lumley's fifth, team second. Ball out of bounds to Pittsfield on the far side.
He'll sit down as Mooney is back in for the Bulldogs. Petty to inbound, looks in the backcourt, finds Tomei.
Had to be close to 5.
And he'll be fouled by Harrison. So an interesting strategy here
His
by
first,
the
team
Bulldogs,
third.
down by 11.
They might have, if they would have fouled with a minute and a half to go, this might have worked.
6 seconds left. Petty will inbound again to Tomei, and he will be fouled in the backcourt. Team fourth.
It's either Reese
with 20 seconds remaining.
Or Harrison. It's his second, team fourth. I'm going to guess it might be too late. Down 11 with 20 seconds to go.
Never say die. Graham was in the backcourt. And he'll be fouled with 16.7 seconds left in an 11-point ball game, and he'll shoot 2.
Mooney's first, team fifth. Graham to the free throw line shooting 2. He's got 3 points on the day on a made three-pointer.
I'm not trying to say it's impossible, but Louisiana's out of timeouts and down by 11 with 16.7 seconds left.
49-38, the score is 16.7 to go on the PCRE scoreboard. They got to get a lot of shots off in not much time. Graham makes the first. Makes it harder.
The impossible dream.
Well, I mean, Pittsfield doesn't even have to inbound the ball with less than 5 seconds to go, though, and they can't stop the clock again, so.
Can't stop the feeling. Makes them both, and makes it a 13-point lead. 14 seconds left. Top of the key to you. Wyatt Martin on the drive. He'll put it up and in for his first basket of the game. Pittsfield will not inbound the ball, or will they? They will.
Well, they did for some reason.
Louisiana will not foul now. And the final is a 51-40 win for the Pittsfield Sockies. Sockies improved to 13-6. Louisiana drops to 2-11 on the season. We take you to the Blessing Health System post-game show where we have final stats, our player of the game, the visit with Socky head coach Brad Tomei, all coming your way on Central Illinois Sports.
Before the TAVR, I was very active, worked out at the Croc Center. I would say less than a week. Well, of course, Amy tells me I couldn't do squats. She even wrote it in my discharge paper. Great big, Sandy, no squats. So I did a couple.
Oh my word.
Don't tell her.
I knew she was going to, but I have the best job in the world to get to work with these patients.
Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
This is Colt Mixer from Mixer Lumber Company in Clayton, Illinois. We have been selling grain bins for over 40 years. Our company provides years of experience, service, and quality products you can count on. GSI Grain Bins are a trusted company and are now offering their winter discounts. This is the time of year to order your new GSI grain bin. Mixer Lumber Company, where we treat people the way you want to be treated. Give us a call at 217-894-6412.
Welcome back on the Blessing Health System post-game show. Final in this contest, a 51-40 win for the Pittsfield Sockies over the Louisiana Bulldogs. Sockies get their first victory in a bit. They move to 13-6 on the season. Bulldogs drop to 2-11. And John has some final stats for you on the Blessing Health System post-game show.
First, for the Louisiana Bulldogs, they finished the game shooting 17 of 28 from the floor, 61%, 3 of 9 from 3, 33%, 3 of 7 from the free throw line, 43%. Led in scoring by 19 points to lead the game by Ethan Harrison. 9 points for Jalen Reese on 3 made three-pointers. So they got to find that kid some more open looks. 4 points for Alex Zirwa, 4 points for Cooper Lumley, 2 points for Javon Reese, and 2 points for Wyatt Martin in the waning moments of the game to get to their 40. For the Pittsfield Sockies, they finished game shooting 21 of 40 from the floor, 52.5%, 4 of 10 from 3, 40%, 6 of 7 from the free throw line, 86%. Led in scoring by 15 points from Brennan Tomhave, 11 points from Eli Mendenhall, 8 points for Hayden Gratton, and 4 points for Javen Petty, 4 also for Connor Allen, 4 for Ethan Gratton. And that is how you get to the 51 for Pittsfield.
Sockies with the victory. We'll visit with Pittsfield head coach Brad Tomhave next on the Blessing Health System post-game show.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon boys. To get it right the first time, no job too big. Have you seen Braden and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, couldn't resist. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family. One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Back with you on the Blessing Health System post-game show. Final of this contest, a 51-40 win for the Pittsfield Sockies over the Louisiana Bulldogs, visiting with Socky head coach Brad Tomhave. And, Coach, I think there was an obvious emphasis in this contest, as evidence, I think, in the first half where he shot 1 3, that your goal was to take some shots maybe inside that three-point arc in this contest. And although it was a little ugly in the first half, those things started to pay off in the third and fourth quarter.
Yeah, and the focus was looking through the post and working through the post when you catch it on the perimeter and trying to play off 2 feet when we get down there. And yeah, it was ugly. It was ugly because we haven't done it. So that will get better. That will improve. I believe our success rate with our shots and our finishes down there, the more they continue to do it, the more comfortable they're going to continue to get. So then that's going to allow us to go in and come back out. And I think you saw that in the second half where we got it in there and we were able to swing the ball and the perimeter guys were kind of spotting and knock some shots down finally. And so, but boy, still a little bit of a struggle offensively to get in some rhythm. But defensively for a while there in that second half, they came out and with some energy and forced some turnovers. Got them going faster than what they wanted to, but still not real impressed with our perimeter defense and give and drive and with no gap help and no rotation. So that's something that has continued to be an emphasis, continued to be a focal point, and always will be. I don't think you can ever stop getting better defensively, individually, and team-wise. So we've really been working hard on it, and we're going to continue to have to work at it because we definitely got exposed in some areas on the perimeter defensively tonight.
Post players did a good job finishing around the rim. Eli Mendenhall with, I think John said 11 points in this contest. Brennan had a good game, 15 points. A lot of those coming within, inside. And that's really a part of his game that he's a pretty tough matchup, 6'2", 6'3", kind of long. And when he goes in, he's usually guarded by a guy smaller than him. He can really take advantage of those matchups.
Yeah, him and Javen both, and Connor when we can get him in there. But, yeah, we felt we could get Brennan down low. It's a matter of him getting comfortable learning how to score it when he catches it down there. And I thought his patience and got his legs under him and his strength and his hips and shoulders all in line to where he wasn't off balance and he was making power layups in the first half, which we've been trying to get him to do for a long time now. So then we were able to get Eli down, and he finished some baskets and really went to work. Saw some good things there with our inside game, but can obviously get better and finding ways to get them the ball and down there to where they can expose some of our mismatches that we can create with our length. So it was good to see them get it there and then finish whenever we got it there. Finish more often than what we have. How about that?
You don't ask your sophomore kids to score 20 points a game, although if they wanted to, I think you would say, hey, go ahead and just average 20 points a game. But a couple big shots in this game from both Hayden Gratton and Taylor Graham. They both played well tonight, but offensively when they hit those threes, those were big shots.
Huge. Yeah, Taylor and Hayden both have just continued to get better. And the thing I've always liked about them from day one, even to now, is they're not scared of the moment. They're ready to take the shots when they toe the line and in rhythm, and they're starting to understand the speed and physicality of the varsity game. They're still learning. But yeah, they hit some big shots. So I like their no conscious effort at times when they're ready to toe it and shoot it. They forget about it. They got a short memory, so that's what you like to see.
Cold bus ride on Saturday to Rushville. Make-up game, but it's always good to get those contests in. You hate to lose a game, and, you got to give Zach Ferguson some credit to get – he rescheduled a lot of stuff this week. Hey, welcome to being an AD, right? You know what that was like a bit.
Yeah, Zach's done a good job with that transition, and he's familiar with it, and he's a hard worker, so there's no doubt that he would do that. So it was, keeping those communication lines open, and we found a date, and luckily, they were willing to reschedule it for us because it gets pretty crazy after this week. Not a lot of times to get games that if you would possibly lose them, get them in just because of, the season's getting shorter and shorter. So good that we're not losing a game for the kids, and they get to lace them up and head to Rushville on Saturday. So we'll see if we can get better tomorrow and then go have a good outing on Saturday.
Saki's get the victory in this one, 51-40. Coach, as always, we appreciate the time.
Thanks, guys.
That's Saki head coach Brad Tom Have. Time to name our player of the game, presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the Player of the Game on Central Illinois Sports. And 15 points in the contest to lead his squad to the victory, Brennan Tomhave, our Player of the Game tonight for the Sockies. That's going to do it from Vosel Gymnasium. We hope you'll join us on Friday and Saturday from the 2024 Quincy Shootout. Until then, so long, as it's been another Central Illinois Sports presentation.